giant fist of Joe Louis announcing Detroit as the setting of our broadcast today. Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. A moment here now to see the numbers for Fred VanVleet.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. VanVleet and Lowry are the 1 and the 2. Aaron Baines out there with Anunoby, and it's Trent in at the 3 spot. And for Detroit, Doumbouya is out there with Grant. Then it's Plumlee, and there's Jackson, and it's Diallo in at the 2-guard spot. Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason, or in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching change. And the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster, and you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. Whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around, and I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones. Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Now here is Lowry. Down low. Anunoby, good.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Passes it to Doumbouya. Anunoby with it. Here's Trent. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. There's the pass to Diallo. Grant surveying the D. Ball's knocked loose. Unhindered, going all the way. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Here's Jackson. The Raptors getting the bucket inside. And Plumlee kicks to Diallo. Clock at 6. Pass to Grant. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. The Raptors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's VanVleet to the middle. Shots good by Baines.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
The Pistons have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Grant. Can they get it? And he lays it up and in.
Now, Jeremy Grant has figured out how to be opportunistic on the interior. Nicely done there.
Jackson against VanVleet. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he knocks down the first one.
What's remarkable here is Fred VanVleet has evolved into such an excellent floor general. This guy has done a tremendous job becoming a legitimate threat as a shooter, a legitimate threat as a passer, and we know unequivocally he is unafraid on the game's biggest stage.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Passes it to Doumbouya. Back to Jackson. Down low. It's stolen by Lowry. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Anunoby's got his second bucket.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Detroit with the ball. 8-point game. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
You guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
Yeah, rough outing for their offense. You saw a spark here and there, but their main scorers just couldn't stay hot.
Plumlee with the steal. The pass to Jackson. Doumbouya with it. Back to Jackson. Grant outside. Here's Diallo. Rebound by the Raptors. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in this game. The drive by Lowry. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pistons trail by 10. Feeds it to Doumbouya. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Van Vliet, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. And so Van Vliet nails both of them. For Detroit, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Dwayne Casey, and they were frustrated to lose their first game against this team. He told me we have to be even more aggressive getting to the rim and scoring inside tonight. Kevin, it certainly is their strength and makes sense to go that way. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Now, Anunoby. After Sekou Doumbouya misses from long range. To end the drought, they get the rebound, and the jam by Doumbouya.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now, here is Lowry. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
And people talk a lot about Diallo's athleticism, but this guy also plays with a high motor.
You're right, Greg. He's always in attack mode. He runs the floor, willing to crash the boards. And defensively, this guy shows great lateral quickness, great tenacity, footwork. I get that he's raw, but the upside is absolutely there.
Hayes, he's checked in for Jackson. The Raptors also with a sub. Birch is checked in. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Now, Doumbouya, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Plumlee, and it's denied. They get it back. Shot good by Diallo. Here is Lowry. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Hayes after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Pass to Doumbouya. Tipped away. Fast break Toronto. Goes up. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Well, this is one of OG Anunoby's calling cards. His disruptive nature on the defensive end turns into transition opportunities. That is beautiful.
Pistons trail by 12. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Okafor is checked in for Detroit. Josh Jackson comes in for Diallo. Chris Boucher is checked in for the Raptors. Okafor kicks to Doumbouya. Pass to Jackson. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against Cleveland. VanVleet attacking. Here's Boucher, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and are on a string.
Now here's Jackson. Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that one falls for Okafor. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
Three young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Now let's take a second to bring up our rookie leaderboard for a glance at this year's top first-year free throw shooters. You take a look at Hayes, one of the league's best, third in free throw percentage.
And really, he needs to continue getting to the free throw line as much as possible because he's pretty deadly once he gets there.
The first free throw is good. Doris, you and I know the quality of play in the NBA bubble was terrific. And some people have said a lack of travel a possible reason why. The league, we think, looking at ways to reduce travel moving forward.
Exactly, Kevin. And one option on the table is the, quote, series model. You see it in baseball, where you play consecutive games against a single opponent. So what about the states with multiple teams, New York or California? Can you play all of those teams in one trip? This not only preserves players, but it also cuts travel expenses, something the league is looking hard at.
Here's Bembry after Josh Jackson's bucket. Bembry the pass to Hood.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pistons trail by 13. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. That's his first foul. Off the inbound, and the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
Well, I love watching Josh Jackson try to fend off the defense. Refuses to be bothered by the contact.
Here's Benbury, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And the Pistons with possession here, after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Outside Jackson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Raptors with the ball. Hayes, no good. Toronto leading by 13. Outside Hood. Lets it go from deep. But they recover it. Here's Johnson. Here's Boucher. And another shot. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Here's Stewart. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Pistons have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
On the wing, Johnson. Passes to Birch. Launches it, and the rejection by Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rodney Hood.
Well, that's the speed and a little bit of craftiness on display from Corey Joseph. So difficult to contain when he's aggressive.
Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, Joseph.
Well, what I like about Corey Joseph is this guy will give you a little bit of everything. Perhaps most importantly, guys, you know he's going to play consistently good defense.
And Joseph drops them both. Raptors leading by 9. Here's Benbury. He had 10 points in the win against Cleveland. And the pass to Johnson. Here's Benbury. And the 3 off target. And here's Hayes. Pass to Joseph. 1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. 14 feet away. It's tipped. They retain possession. Okafor gets the bucket. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. To the paint. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Josh Jackson.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
That's good from Johnson. 1:36 left in the first. Now here's Hayes. No points in the game yet for him. To the inside. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Goes up again. Birch grabs the board. Birch has got 4 rebounds in this game.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Hood.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Both free throws good from Hood.
I think we know this about Rodney Hood. He will play hard on both ends of the floor, and he's a lethal shooter from range.
Joseph looking around. Jackson. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside Hood. Over Hayes. On the money with the open jumper. Hood's got 6 points.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Now here's Hayes. Covered by Hood. Here's Jackson. Here's Okafor. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Raptors leading by 10. Boucher finds Hood. Back to Boucher. Johnson from outside. Rebound by the Pistons. And the foul on Kim Birch. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. And so Hood will bring it up for the Raptors. They're leading by 8. Pass to Bembry. Fires from deep. Doesn't go for him. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Toronto ahead, up by 8. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Here's Bembry. So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Chris Boucher. Bembry out there with Rodney Hood. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Out to Hood. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. Detroit with the rebound. Okafor's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Raptors leading by 8. Boucher passes to Bembry. And, well, Detroit shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. He gets that one. Here's Bembry. Passes it to Hood. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Well, you love to see Rodney Hood finish in the face of that contact. How about the grit on that move?
Pistons trail by 8. Joseph with the ball. To the paint. Here's Okafor. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Here's Bembry. He's covered by Joseph. There's the pass to Boucher. Over Okafor. The 9-footer's on the mark. And now it's a 10-point Raptor lead. So it's the Pistons now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jackson down low. Johnson on him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. And that one falls for Jackson.
I tell you, the potential of Josh Jackson is really enticing. This guy is a remarkable athlete. He can defend the basket at a high level. If he gets a jump shot, guys, that's consistent, look out.
And so Jackson nails both of them. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Van Vliet against Jackson. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
A slam dunk by Diallo.
Well, I'll tell you, he is showing strides in improving the passing aspect of his game. Josh Jackson, pretty look there.
Doomboy is checked in for the Pistons. The Pistons have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Van Vliet attacking. And that one drops for him. Van Vliet's got 6.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Grant. Back to Jackson. There's the lob to the hoop. The Pistons rebound.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
Toronto leading by 7.
We call that floor vision, gentlemen. Kyle Lowry with the pretty pass.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Jackson passes to Doumbouya. Inside, here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Now Van Vliet, 35 points for him last game against Cleveland.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Jackson has the open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Here's Anunoby. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now a 12-point Toronto lead.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Grant dishes to Plumlee. From down in the low post, it goes.
Boy, that's what you call great thinking on the fly. Passing on the shot in midair and laying it off to the open man.
Jackson against Van Vliet. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They grab their own miss, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
That free throw good from Diallo. And he makes both free throws.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Van Vliet passes to Lowry. Anunoby looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Jackson. They get a hand on it. 6 to shoot. Here's Van Vliet. Lowry with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Lowry can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 10.
And with Kyle Lowry, the assist numbers don't jump off the page at you, but he has fantastic vision, and his decision-making is also elite.
Greg, for me, what stands out about Kyle Lowry is his willingness to adjust his game based on what his team needs. There's been times in his career where he's been a go-to scorer, and his three-point shooting can be infectious to his team. That toughness on the drive really strikes you. But there's also been times where he takes a back seat to scoring and says, all right, time to get my guys involved. He can do either.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
And you look at Van Vliet, he's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities on All-Star Weekend. But, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
And here's Jackson. Pass to Grant. Back to Jackson. Out left to the wing. This one for 3. Detroit getting another chance here. It's deflected. They recover it. Raptors leading by 13. Lowry's shot is good. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Tough time taking the lid off.
Jackson misses.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Trent. Outside Lowry. He feeds it to Baines. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
For Toronto, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Free throw good. Baines. Detroit making a switch here. Hayes is checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Ken Burks is checked in for Anunoby. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Hayes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Diallo. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical. Stewart's checked in for Doumbouya. Now here's Hayes. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Tries again, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Lowry. That shot off. Now the Pistons take it the other way. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Okafor is checked in for the Pistons. And Toronto also making a switch. Chris Boucher is checked in for Aaron Baines. Raptors leading by 16. VanVleet looking around. Right wing. That's good from Lowry on the assist from VanVleet. Lowry's got 11 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Detroit's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And there's the pass to Stewart. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Lowry passes to Trent. Raptors moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Boucher. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And that one falls for Boucher.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
For the Pistons, Josh Jackson comes in for Grant, and it's Joseph in for Diallo. Rodney Hood's checked in for the Raptors. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Kyle Lowry. Both good from the line that time. Pistons trail by 18. Outside, Joseph. pass to Stewart. That three off the mark. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
So it's Detroit now. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3 ball too critical in today's NBA.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Stewart misses. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Pass to Bembry, trying his luck from deep. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Jackson. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
To the middle, here's Boucher, and that one is hammered home.
I really admire the presence of mind from Rodney Hood. He's terrific at realizing when one of his teammates is wide open.
Here's Joseph. 1:52 left here in the second. Passes it to Stewart. He kicks to Hayes. 4 on the clock. With the teardrop, and it's good on the layup.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
1:25 left to play in the first half. To the left side wing. Back to Van Vliet. Here's Bembry. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's Hayes. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hood against Jackson. Hood deciding where to go with it. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Joseph, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
I tell you, early in his career, Corey Joseph did not have a legit jump shot. Boy, now he is consistent.
Van Vliet with it. He's got 6. The pass to Birch, and here's Hood. Connects from 3-point range. Hood's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Quick trigger from Rodney Hood. He takes no time getting the shot off after the catch.
Outside Jackson. Shoots. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Jackson's got 10 points in the game. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Raptors lead by 21. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kyle Lowry. Kyle, you came out strong to take advantage in the first half. Were you pleased with the effort?
Yeah, we got to keep it up. Our defensive intensity has to stay high.
That has led to some great play at the other end. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
From the get-go, it was Toronto coming out strong. Their mission to dominate early was accomplished with a spirited 14-4 run to start. That lead was whittled down by the end of the quarter, leaving them up by 5 after 1. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace, and if they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout city.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
The shots were not dropping for them, and now they're in a big hole. They got to be talking about a way to get good shots. Their shot selection, not at all what it needed to be.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Van Vliet. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Pistons, Doumbouya is out there with Plumlee. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Grant. And it's Diallo in at the 2 spot. Raptors leading by 21. Lowry kicks to Van Vliet. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Detroit Pistons. Here's Trent. Fast break, Toronto. Van Vliet with it. Now defended by Grant. Van Vliet passes to Trent. Back to Van Vliet. Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him. 6 on the shot clock. Over Doumbouya. And it's sent back by Plumlee. 4-on-3 break. Here's Grant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Grant's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Pistons. For Toronto, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. That one, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Diallo over Lowry. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. First one falls for him. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Raptors leading by 18. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Five on the clock. Raptors need to get a shot off. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Pistons have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Jackson kicks to Grant. Plumlee against Lowry. Here's Diallo. Jackson passes to Plumlee. And Baines pulls it down. Baines has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Trent. Rebounded by the Pistons. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Jackson's got the ball. Kicks to Doumbouya. He's looking for Diallo and finds him.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's Van Vliet. He has 6. Here's Lowry over Diallo. Got a piece of it. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And the shot goes in. Diallo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Down low to stop the drought. Trent gets the bucket.
Well, this is an important part of his offense. We know Van Vliet can knock down big-time shots, but what a pretty pass right there.
Jackson kicks to Grant. Back to Jackson. High arcing shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And Toronto making a change here. Johnson's checked in. These are the teams that have been really dominant in the paint so far this season. 5th on the list, the Pistons.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Back to Van Vliet. Banked in off the glass. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. That one misses. Great D that time from Van Vliet. Here's Johnson, and Grant sends it back.
Well, twice on the pipes, Jeremy Grant says no, sir.
Anunoby has the open look. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Pistons trail by 16. Jackson with the bounce pass. Johnson against Grant. Back to Diallo. Pass to Plumlee. Grant gets a wide open look. The three-pointer no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Toronto. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Lowry passes to Baines. Here's Anunoby, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Pistons trail by 18. Outside Jackson. Outside Jackson. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Look at Toronto. Right now, they're down in the 9th spot. They haven't had the kind of success they had wanted to have at this point of the season. And, of course, Detroit, 5.5 games behind.
And I think for the Pistons, they've been stuck in a rut the entire season. We talk about teams maximizing their potential. Well, the opposite's been the case with this group.
I think for them, it's obviously been very disappointing. And I get the sense it's starting to weigh on them night in and night out.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Fred VanVleet.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
And he knocks down the first one. Corey Joseph's checked in for Detroit. And both free throws good for Johnson.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Pistons trail by 20. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Joseph kicks to Jackson. Outside Joseph. Three-pointer. Okafor trying to get open. Toronto leading by 20. Lowry passes to Anunoby.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
First free throw is good. And the Pistons making a change here. Hayes is checked in, and Toronto will go for a different look here. Ken Burks is checked in for Aaron Baines. Chris Boucher comes in for Stanley Johnson. Hood's checked in for Kyle Lowry. And it's Bembry in for Fred VanVleet. He hits both from the stripe.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Poked away and stolen by Hood. Lays it in off the breakaway. Hood's got 13 points.
Well, Rodney Hood has outstanding defensive instincts and effective at mucking things up and coming away with some thefts.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Rodney Hood. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And it's always nice to be able to bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Well, hard to win if you can't get points productivity, and that's what makes this guy valuable to that second unit.
Now here's Joseph. Will it go? And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Joseph. 12 points for him.
And this is encouraging to see from Josh Jackson, proving he's got takeover ability. That's pretty.
And the shot goes in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Pass to Stewart. Pistons passing it around. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here.
How about the young gun, Josh Jackson? You know his instinct is to score it, but right there, putting the passing skills on display.
Here's Bembry. The dish to Hood. Here's Boucher. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Okafor. He has 6. That's tipped. Outside Hood. Anunoby in the corner. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Pistons. Okafor's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now Hayes. Dishes it to Okafor. Over Hood. And it's Okafor missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Passes it to Birch. Anunoby in the corner. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Grant, he's checked in for Corey Joseph. And Toronto also making a switch. Trent's checked in. Now the pass to Jackson. Here's Stewart. Boucher with the rebound. Hood against Jackson. Here's Birch. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Hayes kicks to Jackson. Back to Hayes. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Bembry. Pass to Boucher. Pass to Hood. Clock at 6. Here's Trent. Some solid defense from Grant. Jackson has the open look. A 3-pointer off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Hood. The offensive rebound. Birch kicks to Bembry. No good with the triple. And here's Hayes. He has 5. Jackson from long range. Rebounded by Hood. Passes it to Boucher. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first. Frank Jackson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Toronto. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:03 left to play in the third. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Stewart. He's got 8. They get a hand on it. VanVleet outside.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. He dishes it to Okafor. Now, here's Grant. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. And the basket is good. Grant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Jeremy Grant doing what is to his strength, which is get out in transition, give yourself an easy opportunity.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We come back right after this. And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey.
They're playing harder, they're cutting harder, they're running harder, they're playing defense on us harder down here. We're kind of tiptoeing on our cuts. We got to up our level.
And Dwayne Casey imploring his guys to put forth a greater effort, feels they're getting out hustled.
That's right. I mean, the one thing coaches cannot stand is a lack of energy. Expect these guys to ramp it up from an intensity standpoint.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Toronto right now, we've got Fred VanVleet. Bembry out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Birch in at the center, locking down the middle. Jackson looking around, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. You know, Doris, teams are using analytics more than ever before. We know that. And for example, blocks are certainly a key number. But some defenders, as you know, are so good, teams don't even go at them because of those analytical numbers.
Kevin, we refer to that as shot suppression. And you have to look no further than the last 2 winners of the Defensive Player of the Year award, Giannis Antetokounmpo and Rudy Gobert. When those 2 guys are in the middle of the paint, a ball handler or would-be shot taker may reverse course and reset the offense. That's how much those guys impact the game on the defensive end.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Toronto shooting in this game 45%. Harris with it. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's the 3. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Detroit with the ball. Smith surveying the D. Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Doris, I've heard some experts say, you look at the 6-foul limit, the NBA is basically the only sports league that takes stars off the floor. Doris, what would you think if they just tacked on an extra free throw instead?
Kevin, I absolutely hate the idea. The best defensive teams at any level of basketball guard at a high level without fouling. There's the drama aspect of a player being in foul trouble, either at the start of the game or down the stretch. It has an impact on strategy. It's something that I'm a traditionalist on. I think the 6-foul rule should remain in the game.
The first one falls. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for the Raptors. He's off on the second. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Now Flynn. Johnson right side. Shot clock at 6. Baines passes to Johnson. Over Smith. Here's Baines. No good. Shot missing. Plumlee with some nice D. In the corner, it's Ellington. No good. And Toronto will come the other way. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Washington Wizards. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing. And they shot it well in the first half, but have suffered a drop-off since then. Still, though, in the lead, so they can make up for it on the defensive end.
And the Pistons making a change here. Doomboy is checked in. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And since last season, Doris, a lot of coaching changes. Why do you think so many?
Kevin, I think there's a lot of contributing factors. Some of it is ownership and front office changes. Whenever that happens, coaching changes are often the next shoe to drop.
Smith against Flynn. Doomboya. And the jam by Doomboya.
And this is what they're asking for from Dennis Smith Jr. Keep your eyes up and be ready to make a play for your teammates.
Harris outside. Elbow shot. Rebounded by the Pistons. Doomboya's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Bay. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Flynn against Smith. Harris outside. Detroit with the rebound. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Ellington leading the charge. And it's Smith missing.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Left side, Harris. Trying to end the drought. The shot, no good. And it's Detroit the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, the pandemic impacting earnings all over the NBA, Doris. The pain is felt, we think, most keenly by small market teams.
Across the board, Kevin, there are economic realities that the pandemic has forced NBA teams to look at. but always those small market teams depend on revenue sharing to compete. So now attendance is compromised and their ledger is affected even more. This is going to be interesting to see how this affects roster composition. Boy, we've got a lot of questions to be answered.
That one is off.
This is an area where Dennis Smith Jr. is working on, right? As the primary ball handler, you have to be able to make your free throws.
Corey Joseph's checked in for Mason Plumlee. He hits the second from the line, and the Raptors call time here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Lowry kicks to Baines.
And another great rebound there. I mean, he's pulled down a ton of them, and the size issue has not been a problem here today.
Back to Grant. There's the three. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Outside Lowry. The pass to Trent. Over to the left wing. Here's Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Diallo inside. Covered by Van Vliet. There's Jackson with the three. And Baines pulls it down. Baines has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Trent passes to Lowry. To end the cold streak. Rebounded by the Pistons. Okafor's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Van Vliet's got 4 rebounds in this game. Anunoby, the shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. There's the dish to Grant. Back to Jackson. Out to the wing. Anunoby against Okafor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for Jackson. Off target with his 3. It's been all Raptors. Now the Raptors moving it up. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Fast break Detroit. The finish. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Jackson against Van Vliet. Stolen by Doumbouya. Grant against Lowry. Grant outside. He kicks it to Okafor. 5 to shoot. Here's Diallo. Rebound by the Raptors. Baines has got 11 rebounds in the game. The drive by Lowry. Count it.
Well, toughness being shown right there by Kyle Lowry. There's no doubt he is this team's bull. He will finish and head to the line.
And with small ball catching on, it's the rare team Doris that looks to go big and play bully ball. Why hasn't that approach been more popular?
Well, to me, Kevin, the NBA game is one that's in constant evolution. So right now the emphasis is three-point shooting, free throw opportunities, and restricted area opportunities. That seems to be the most efficient way to play the game of basketball. On the defensive end, what that requires is positionless players, guys in the post who can guard the perimeter, switchability, All the versatility you can bring to bear on the defensive end is significant, and so that's why bully ball becoming harder and harder to play in today's NBA.
Okafor gets the bucket. So it's Toronto now. And here is Van Vliet. Pass to Lowry. Here's Anunoby for the three. It's not going to go for him.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And it's Okafor missing.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
There's the double team with Grant. Okafor with the steal. All sorts of time. No good from Grant.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Van Vliet kicks to Baines. Here's Trent. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Doris, as we've seen, NBA players are becoming more vocal on social issues, and some will say, keep politics out of sports. Should the NBA and should all sports leagues be worried about that backlash?
Kevin, one of the things I admire most about the NBA is its commitment to the causes it believes in. And whether we are talking about the mental health issues of some of their players or the current situation in the country, the NBA's commitment to supporting equality and social justice is admirable. What is controversial about equality and social justice for all? Nothing. I admire their commitment. They're on the right track.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Ellington. Smith outside. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Flynn trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And he makes that one.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
The Pistons shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Smith outside. Shoots over Flynn. Ellington from outside. They get it back. Here's Okafor. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 18 rebounds. Smith against Flynn. Johnson outside. From outside, off the mark. And Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. First one falls for him. A different look here for Detroit. Doomboy is checked in for Dennis Smith, and Diallo subbed in for Wayne Ellington. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Raptors leading by 23. Flynn the pass to Johnson. To the paint and stolen by Diallo. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Well, Jeremy Grant doing work at the rim. Don't give him any space, boy. This guy can get up.
Toronto's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Harris, right side. It's deflected and rebounds again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Fred Jackson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Now here's Flynn. Passes to McCaw. Back to Flynn. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And, well, Detroit shooting an appalling 26% in the fourth quarter. The pass to Diallo. The feed to Okafor. Knocks it loose and taken away by Johnson. Raptors moving the ball around to the inside. Okafor with the steal. And now the Pistons fast break. Diallo inside. Harris is there. Outside for Jackson.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
That's good from Jackson. And so Jackson nails both of them. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Raptors.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Fred VanVleet.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
The free throw drops for Smith. Grant, he's checked in for Jackson. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the first one drops. And Harris drops them both. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Smith against Harris. Smith kicks to Ellington. The tray. Smith, no luck. It's been all Raptors. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Birch, great positioning on the putback.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Grant, that's good.
Well, Grant is going to have to expand his range. And how about the confidence on that jumper?
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kyle. Looked like the defense really got it done for you tonight.
You know, we focused in a lot on defense in the film session we did before the game, so we had to re-emphasize the things that we worked on in the last couple of days of practice.
That's been your identity as a team for a while. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.